People believe in all this bullshit.
We have to establish orders. We have to build walls. We have to. And we will. And it'll be a great wall. It will be a great wall. And believe it, I get the same reaction all over the place. And you know, this is a wall. Who builds better than me? You know, we have to rebuild. Nobody. We have to rebuild the infrastructure of our country. Our roads are falling apart. Our bridges, 69% of them are dangerous. Can you believe you're driving over a bridge? You're innocently driving. They're collapsing. Do you know in China, they build bridges that make the George Washington Bridge look like peanuts. They're building them all over the place. They build them like they're peanuts. We don't do this anymore. We don't do anything. We're building a bridge in the San Francisco Bay. You know who's building it? The Chinese are building a bridge for us. Now think of it.
We're number 4 in export, so
with
it makes sense.
Massive cost overruns. Massive. They don't know what to do. And this is what's happening. So we're bringing our country back. So what's happening is until the attack in Paris, I was doing great. I was talking about trade because we're being ripped by China, Japan, Mexico, everybody. And you've all heard that. You know Ford is going there. You know Nabisco is in Chicago. They're moving. Their big factory is moving. Their plant where they make Oreos that I will never eat again.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump, stop!
Is moving their big plant out of Chicago and into Mexico. How is that good for us?
Why is it so zoomed in?
I went to a school.
We need Trump!
Oh, there we
You
go.
don't have to go to the
You're
you don't have to go to high school. No, it's not good.
Trump's
It's not good.
Don't get Trump!
And too many things. So
Hey, Trump, you need to get over here!
I will be the greatest jobs president the guy ever made.
paramedic.
And every poll, you know what they call? CNN. The cameras go over the place. You know these other guys, they come up with the next, first of all, instead of having
Trump.
people that have, what, 40 or 50. On a football team, they might have none. But they'd have everything. They would have none of these guys back there. Look at all those guys. Highly
Make America great again. Look inside your hat.
Hey, don't look in the
Made in
mirror.
China.
You're broke.
Your hat's made in
You're
China.
broke. You're broke.
You're great American wearing Chinese.
Your hat's made in China. That's okay.
That's okay,
but he's closing the border.
But I tell you what, he's taking away your rights too.
You're too
He's
broke.
taking away your rights too.
I may be broke, but I'm half broke.
Protesters were just told to leave.
Got a lot of
I had 4,500 people only determined by the size of the room.
fucking outnumbered, aren't you?
I had
Yeah, we're outnumbered, but we don't care.
500 people.
Gotcha.
Jeb Bush. Don't be me. Jeb Bush was right down the road.
Notice that every supporter is white.
Misty's over there. She's okay.
And you know what? My audience was
Hey, notice every supporter
and
is
his
pretty much
audience
white.
was like on Somonex.
That's crazy. That kind of proves the point, don't it?
It's a message, but
We
here's
got
what
two
I-
right here.
I would focus on trade because I don't want to be ripped off. And somebody, we have somebody from Time Magazine. They want, you know, I was in the cover races. Now they hear again. So I assume they're considering me for Man of the Year, but it's you people. I say there's no way they get it to me. They can't. Because mentally they can't. They can't do it. Even if I deserve it, they can't do it. You know, when I had The Apprentice, it was the hottest show, that first season, second season, and everybody said, oh, Trump is going to get the Emmy. It's easy. He's going to get the Emmy for The Apprentice.
care about money anyway.
He doesn't care about America. He would have said something like a real president candidate would do.
But everybody said I was getting it. And we went to the other awards, my wife and I. And they said, ladies and gentlemen, the next is for reality television. It's been a spectacular show.
That's my vote.
He's a spectacular host. It's been an amazing year. And I stood up and started walking, but I think there was nobody in the top. And they said, the winner. I had already stood up. I felt like a schmuck. They said, the winner is Amazing Race. I said, Amazing Race? That's a terrible. It's nothing. It's nothing. I killed it. But that's the way life is. Same thing with documentaries. Maybe they'll see us. I know one thing. They'll sell a lot more magazines. And that could play into their thing.
Yeah, brainwash us! Brainwash us!
So I look around.
Man, you're doing a great job with these people.
The biggest crowds by far. The Bernie's crowds are tanking big way. Bernie Sanders was getting, he was second. I was by far. You know, in Mobile, Alabama, I mean, we had a lot of people. But in Mobile, we had 35,000 people. They're all fair to my football game all over. But Bernie Sanders, he blew it when, during the first debate, he looked at Hillary and he said, oh, the emails is wonderful, it's fine. So he got a 20-second soundbite, he got some applause, and guess what? He's got it. And now it's a whole different thing. Which is good because, honestly, even as a candidate,
Black Lives Matter!
But I'll tell you, because number one, she doesn't have the strength, and she doesn't have the stamina, and we need a president with unbelievable
You're damn right! You're damn right!
He doesn't have the strength.
Get back on TV! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives
And
Matter!
Bernie Sanders, I mean, he's over. He's over. And how about the other guy, O'Malley? His credentials. He's the mayor of Baltimore. Okay, he did a great job in Baltimore. He's the mayor. Then he became the governor. He was the third-grade governor. But he was the mayor of Baltimore. Now I'm going to decide to run for president. That's what we have. These are professional politicians. All they're good at is running for office. That's all they're good at. They run, they win, they lose, they run, they just run. That's all they do. I'm against it right now. And I have to tell you, some of the people that I'm running against, I like.
He said he was a gangster.
Some of them
Wait, he said that? Yeah, he just
some of them just not here. Some of them.
Well, God's gangsters outside protesting.
I'm going to be nice. You know, I told a lot of the people backstage, I met some of the really great people backstage, we take pictures, have a lot of fun.
Black Lives
I'm
Matter!
going to be nice to them. I said it. I'm not going to call Jeb Bush low energy. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to say that Marco Rubio is a lightweight. I said I'm not doing it. I will not do it. I said that I will not say that Ben Carson last week was a bad week because his top person and his top consultant said he's incapable of learning about foreign policy. That's a bad thing.
better than you.
And I won't say that he said in his book that he suffers from pathological disease. I'm not saying. And I'm not saying that he's an actor, his mother, and wanted to hit her over the head with a hammer. And then he tried to stab someone, but and the knife fell to the ground broke. And then he hit his friend in the face with a paddle. So I'm not saying any of those things about any of those people. Is that okay? All right? I mean, explain. What are we doing? So in the polls, I got by far number one in the leadership. By far number one in the economy. It was so leadership in the economy was so off the touch. Like well, CNN did it, and there are other people. Is that right, CNN? Look, I got these cameras. Problems. What are you reading about? So I killed them on leadership. I killed them on the economy. Killed them on the military. And who's going to protect from ISIS? Oh, I'll be I'm going to make my military so powerful. So strong. I'm going to make it so incredibly powerful and strong that we'll never have to use it. Nobody's going to mess with us, so they're toying with us.
Oh my God.
You know how cheap it is?
Okay.
It's like you don't think the
The message is making me sick, man.
Now there are some people around there.
People would just.
Do you know how cheap it is? As opposed to fighting the war.
Greatest comeback I heard was he's a millionaire and you're broke.
We have a person.
Just gave my last dollar for a homeless man.
I just gave $5 to a guy, to a homeless guy. For no
General,
reason.
how good it is. Not good. They're very tough. They're very tough.
Challenge.
They're very, very tough. Not well. Well, General, can we beat them? I don't know. Let me tell you, my generals are going to kick ass. They're not going to help.
You ain't gonna bomb ISIS. You ain't gonna bomb ISIS. They say he's gonna bomb ISIS. No, he's not.
He was a horrible human being. He was profane, used terrible language. He had a lot of problems, but he was one hell of a general. That's what I want. I don't want this stuff anymore. I don't want it. I'm a big fan also of General Douglas MacArthur.
Such a great guy. Help out with Operation Safe Winter.
Tremendous style. The quarterback pipe, the hi-hat, the whole thing. He got out of the play. Like, the enemy was like, to him, they were like garbage.
I mean, he's a billionaire. He can spare like $500 to homeless shelter. Yeah.
We don't have that.
No, y'all building concentration camps.
I'm trying to build up.
People that
People need to wake up.
We have people, and you know what? In our services, I will find the general.
InfoWars.
I will find the admiral. I will find it. Because we have it. We have General MacArthur. We have General Patton. You got to know how to think of people. We put people because we had one general who was really tough. I won't say his name, but he got fired.
I think they kicked
because
Carlos
he was
out.
very, very nasty. He wasn't politically correct, and everybody said he was our best general, and he used foul language all the time. And he got fired because they interviewed him, and he was cursing all over the magazine. Bring him back. We might. Hey, guy says bring him back.
You want to take off?
But that's what we want. It's like, again, I can be more politically correct than anybody that lives on Fifth Avenue or Park Avenue.
Oh, really?
Much of
Why
which
don't you
I
stop
don't.
protesters? Let's pretend about the
Because
first.
I have a better education.
Politically correct.
Almost all of these people. You know, I saw the other day.
Taking our constitution
Her
away.
name is Cookie Roberts.
They just said it the other day on the news.
She was on Morning Joe. Morning Joe was saying how well
I'm just trying to write it down, actually.
Yeah, that's what Obama's trying to do. Write a new
And then
constitution.
I said to myself, you know,
Y'all want
they
it?
talk about these
This
people
guy's gonna let it.
as intellectuals. I'm much more of an intellectual. I'm much smarter than that. I mean, other people that are running art. I went to better schools generally. I went to better schools. I did well, but I'm smart. And I have, in my opinion, a much higher aptitude. But then I hear them say, but you know, the intellectual elite of Washington, there's no intellect. They're not even smart people most of the time.
Expect us! Expect us!
Too much in political correctness because it takes too long. We don't have time to be politically correct. We got to kick ass and get our country going.
We the people expect us!
So, and we're doing well. So last night, late, a great poll came out. Reuters. Can't do better, right? Reuters is a big stuff. They don't know me. In fact, they usually write bad stuff about me. They're going to close borders. Reuters. They all write the street. They love the good stuff they don't want. I said, what about that story? No, we don't want to. One group associated with
He wants to close the borders. Well,
we
run
do
across
the
the street.
story in the world.
Fucking Mexicans over there.
And
Talking about
the
closing
story's going to be this. And he
Borders open.
We're doing it every year. Actually, there were 4 deals that weren't great, but I made a lot of money with them. That's not it. So I said, what about the good deals? You didn't do it? No, we're not another job. But I I was on the cover a month ago.
Look at him bragging. I was on magazine.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you put the good deals? Why don't you do that stuff? I don't know why. I actually think it's self-centered.
Yeah, so
you make hundreds of good deals. You build up a tremendous network.
That doesn't say much.
I read about a couple of deals that weren't so good. Then I was very tough.
Wish I had a tripod. Me too.
And you know what? That's the way it happened. And by the way, just get a selfie stick. These bankers are like, you think of the banker, rolling the little old woman's money. It's not that way. These are vicious, sometimes vicious, terrible people. So you gotta win. So what happens is Reuters last night comes out with a poll. Trump, 38.8. Carson, honestly, he's dropping like a rock for us. I hate him. Do we have any Carson fans here? Because he's dropping like a rock.
Stop the TTP!
14.7.
Stop the TTP! Stop the TTP!
That's 38.8. We have 15 people.
Stop the TTP!
Carson's at 14.7. Rubio is at 10. And Cruz is at 7. So we're winning. We're winning big in a place called Alabama. Big.
We're not! No, we're not!
The city has the biggest history of protest and you shunned them
The
away.
city senator is 16. And Carson's 16. We're winning.
You really don't know the history here, man.
We're winning in Ohio.
You don't know our history!
We're winning all over.
You don't know our history!
Well, who's scheduled to win? Tell us.
You know, you have one guy over there shouting.
Damn right!
And you'll read about him tomorrow. They'll say, oh, the room will have a picket. You're getting the hell out of here, man.
He has a ticket. He obviously has a ticket. Whoever's yelling, he has a ticket. It's because he's in there. So why is he pushing him out? He has the right to be there. So that's another first to take it away.
And the guy went crazy.
Take it on minutes, wait, dig this out for free speech to you? You want our own candidate? You want
That's the
to
right to protest, no, that's the freedom of speech.
protest, not fucking speech?
Why don't you get out of here? You said
Did you see Bernie Sanders?
Down with Trump!
See, he was politically correct. Two young women came up to the podium. They took over his microphone.
Can't kick him out.
I promise you that's not going to happen with him. Not going to happen. Can't let that stuff happen. So what's happened then is I've been talking about trade, I've been talking about all of the different things, much of which you've heard, and then a week ago we had the horrible incident in Paris. And you know what? My whole
It was planned.
speech changed. And now it's about security. It's about borders. It's about protection. It's about a lot of things.
It's about secrecy!
I'll take care
It's
of
about
trade.
secrecy!
I can do that out of my back pocket. I'll take care of trade. China will not be taking advantage of us any longer. Japan will not be taking advantage. We have a $400 billion trade imbalance each year with China.
In depth. In
But what
depth.
has happened is the conversation has changed.
Not
And
everybody.
people are now very much involved with ISIS and Al-Qaeda and all the things that are going through. And we're going to do things that are very smart.
All right, get out of Anonymous' way of taking down
Will
ISIS.
this affect Trump? Because you're number one. They thought maybe this would affect me. And you know what? It has affected me. We've gone way up. We've gone way up. Because people know that I'm going to protect them. I'm going to protect them at the borders. I don't want the people.
They're already in. They're already in.
They are. And I don't want them coming in.
They're already here.
They're already here!
We are in a position now
You see?
where
You avoided it.
when we complete it, our country is going to be greater than it's ever been. We have to
outside.
We have to move quicker. We can't afford to lose another election. We can't afford weak people. I think I'm a very nice person. I think a lot of people think that people that know me think I do. I pride myself.
People stuck in the matrix this week.
It's not about nice. This is about real competence. Because we have to bring our country back.
Yeah, bring it back then. Bring it back then.
Today,
Thank you, Donald.
in the New York Times, they had a report on the front page that was false. Really false.
Sheep.
That was today.
Sheeple.
Look at those cameras. They're turned around. They're following a few people that are being thrown out. Yes.
Bring them back in. Bring them back in. Bring them back in.
And they're following
Freedom to protest, fool.
because you have a small group of people that made some noise that are being thrown out on their ass, right? So
You boo!
and yet, whenever I speak, when we have crowds like this all over the place, much bigger than this. You know, we're confined. The fire guy said, we can't have any more people in the room. It wasn't designed for this city. So we have crowds.
Right,
My wife
okay.
got home, and I said, how was everything? Because
You could have used the arena,
it's
Mr.
on so many
Millionaire.
different places. It's on OAN, right? OAN, sorry. It's on all the
Turnout, you would have used the
So I
arena.
said, did you see the crowd? She goes, no. I said, what do you mean? No, they never show the crowd. They always have it fixed on your face.
Right.
It's always fixed on your face. They don't want to show the crowd because they're dishonest people.
Show us!
Show us that proof.
Show us!
The media is so dishonest.
Show us! Show us! Show us! Show us!
Front page. I love being on the front page. I'm from New York. New York Times front page. But it's a false story. And Breitbart wrote it correctly, and now the Times is suffering. But they write. That had to do with whether or not we register people. Okay? And I want those people coming in from Syria that Obama wants to let in, that people are fighting, but the Republicans so far have been very ineffective when they're fighting. You know, it's funny.
All you have to do is filter them correctly.
We have the house, nothing happens. It's always the same. We don't have the victims. We don't have the victims. So what happens is they write false stories, and in this case they got called on by a lot of people because, I mean, you know, you can only go so much, okay? But these guys tell me, no, we have to have it fixed. Because they get, I say, why? And then sometimes they'll say, in Oklahoma, we had 20,000 people recently in a field. It was supposed to be in a hotel, then the convention center. We had to go to a field because there were so many people. We had 20,000 people in Oklahoma. Good football players.
The arena can hold that. I said the arena can
So
hold
what
that.
happens? I said, fan the place. They refused to do it. The camera says no. I said, fan them. They refused to, every one of them, they refused to fan. Every one of them. And now I'm looking, and there's a few people that were shouting that got thrown out of here, and I see all the cameras turned, so they can hear the cameras.
What happened to freedom of speech?
They're losers. It's disgusting. Be ashamed of yourselves, fellas. Be ashamed. So now,
Why are you talking trash? Oh my God.
Yesterday, some little white guy, he looked like he was 12 years old, standing there. I'm sorry.
That's hilarious.
I've never seen that kind of get the mask on.
I'm going just
Plane, crash tube.
talking about the wall. We built the wall, we built this, we're going to have signing autographs, and there's music playing in the background. And I'm leaving, bing, signing, and this little white guy sitting there. And he's asking me questions. It's not even important. Then I said, who you with? He said, NBC. Once he said that, I didn't bother answering it. Although they did do me on Saturday Night Live, and they were good. How about the other guys? How about the other guys? They now want equal time. Okay?
Sheeple time.
Like Pataki wants
Wake up, Sheeple.
Not gonna help. He's got 0. They can give him 12 Saturday Night Lives, an hour and a half a night. Not gonna have any impact. He'll sell it here. But that's what they want. So the database. I said, yeah, that's all right, fine. But they also said the wall, and I said the wall, and I was referring to the wall, but database is okay. And watch list is okay. And surveillance is okay. If you don't mind, I want to be
Surveillance? No.
I want surveillance of these people that are coming in to drug you over. I don't know who the hell they are.
That's smart. They're already here.
And the biggest story, the biggest, was Trump wants database of Muslims. I said, what's all happening here? And I spoke to the reporter at the Times, and I think I made it clear. And I also said, number one, you couldn't hear very well because it's like walking over here, you're not here. But regardless of that, it doesn't matter. But I do want database for those people coming in. But I also insist on the wall, and it was all fine.
Oh, I could have said that. Change the right state to marry his daughter.
Just a second. I want surveillance of these people. I want surveillance if we have to, and I don't care. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Oh, they're going to make it such a big deal.
Do something about it.
He said something so politically incorrect. That's why we're going to hell, because we're so
All my research is you lied. All my research is you lied.
certain mosques. Against I want surveillance.
I want you
You know what? We've had it before and we'll have it again. Hey, I watched when the World Trade Center came tumbling down.
Well, let's hear
And I watched in Jersey City, New Jersey, where thousands and thousands of people were cheering as that building was coming down. Thousands of people were cheering. So something's going on. We got to find out what it is. I do want to
hate Americans. That's
I
what
will
it is.
absolutely take database on the people coming in from Syria if we can't stop it. But we're going.
And I hate Americans and Christians. Duh.
And if I win,
It's in your Bible.
no. If I win, they're going back.
If we're not politically correct, we're going to hell.
You see what happened?
The church and state are separate.
Very clear.
He's not a
few
president yet.
nut jobs
Not yet.
in Paris.
They ain't going to be
A
either.
few total nuts, lowlifes.
Hillary Clinton
The guy with the dirty hat. They say the guy.
Yeah, whatever.
The guy
It's fucked
who's
up.
wearing a filthy dirty hat.
Besides,
That was the one they were calling for 5 days to mastermind. He's no mastermind. He's a lowlife. But they got it. But there's
once they
other
go, we
side.
got nearly 30 minutes.
We have to get it. And we have to use surveillance. Wait, we have to use surveillance. We have to be vigilant. And you know, the greatest thing is, everybody in this room, everybody outside of this room, we have tremendous eyes and ears. When somebody's next to you in a house or an apartment, you can sort of see there's something going wrong. Inform your local police. They're incredible people, the police. They're incredible people.
I was part of the building, there was like 30
Everybody, be a rat.
You don't have to go to Washington when you try to figure out who the hell
Be a
you're
snitch.
involved.
protesting
We have
this happening.
millions and millions and
Then he shouldn't be stopping other protesters. Yeah, you have nothing else to say.
In the first 4 years, dude, they gonna realize, and then they'll be like, oh shit, it's another problem.
We are going to have surveillance.
Sounds kind of like Obama back
We are going to have, the most interesting thing that happened is all of the talk about, because that was the other thing in the moment.
freedom of expression. You're stopping me from.
That's my freedom.
So that's why,
Put it in my face.
when Paris happened,
I'll give it back.
that's why I went up, because people said he's the only one that says it like it is.
I just want to hear it.
So I went up.
I want to hear these
You're going
lies.
to be really secure. You're going to be more secure than even you know.
Emma, how dare you put in my face?
Secure. We're not playing games.
Hey, we can protest you too.
Okay.
We will not.
I'm not stopping you.
When I
Unlike you,
brought up
I'm not going to stop you.
it was like a bomb. Nobody was talking about it.
Who has a hat?
I brought it up.
Those hats.
And
I want to show it on camera that it's not even made in America.
No,
Make
good guy,
America
right?
great again. It's not even made in America.
Good guy. Really a fair guy. And he says the truth. Maybe that's because he likes the guy. But Rush said nobody has ever taken his money. Nobody. And for 2 weeks I did. It was unbelievable. I said, is this going to be? I can't do this for 6-7 months. But then
Harassment.
because people started saying I was right. And then I
I'm
darling.
not to go to jail.
And then you
I'm
have
serious.
you had Kate in San Francisco who shot in the back by a guy who came over 5 times, probably pushed over. Get out of here. We don't want to take care of you. Let the dummies from the United States take care of you. And he shot Kate, beautiful Kate in San Francisco in the back, holding her father's hands, looking out into the water. And she dropped.
I got one.
And the father.
You better release them what you're hearing because it's not
And
right.
then you had
Please, y'all, please do
Janelle,
research. That's all I
whose
ask.
son,
If you get older,
senior
all this
year.
stuff's going to affect you.
And the father's the
All this
apple
stuff
of the
that's going on
father's
now,
eye.
we're
Green football player,
And-
getting ready
and
to
our
go to college, was going to go on a scholarship. Never had trouble.
Y'all wake up. Y'all
Walking home from a
ISIS
dinner,
is on our side, on
called
their
his
side.
father, said,
ISIS is on their side. There's video on internet.
and then the father heard a gunshot outside. Heard it from the house.
It doesn't mean
And
it's
he knew
proof.
immediately there was a problem. And he
No,
ran out
it
of his
does not
son.
mean it's proof.
Was laying
I can say
on the
anything.
street,
You can
almost
say
dead,
anything. Put it out
with
there.
bullet
Doesn't
holes
mean
in
it's
his
true.
head, with his hands blown off, because he was lying down going like this, and his hands were blown off, because it was a
All
45.
I said, he better.
And then you have 3-4 weeks ago, you had
I
a
said
woman,
he's
a
better.
veteran, 66-year-old veteran, raped, sodomized, and killed.
He better be a good
An
candidate.
illegal
He is.
immigrant.
He is.
Raped,
I
Goes to the president, he better become a good president.
and so many more. And people say, you know, Trump is right.
Because he will stand
Then you
up
have
to
the
it.
drug problem.
That's what we
Our
need.
cities are infested
We've not
with
had a
drugs.
leader over
Our
the
youth
years.
is going, you should see New Hampshire
That's our problem.
as a heroin
You need to
problem, the
listen
likes
to
of
what
which
he's saying.
nobody can even
He
understand.
is going to get us out.
It's coming from an area that we can
Because
stop.
we're going to end up dead
Because
with
it's
ISIS.
destroying our cities, it's destroying
This is
most of
Obama's
the
plans. Obama is the evil
And
person.
we're going to stop it. We're going to stop it. We're going to stop it.
You kids are young, but you better listen to older people. I've been around in those 72 years. I've never seen this.
So all of the other things that I usually talk about,
Even when they had the little riots in the
they're all very
60s.
important.
I don't want them to take the Constitution. The other day, that Obama just came on the news and saying that he's trying to get rid of the Constitution and make a new one.
Jobs we mentioned.
No, we want our Constitution.
You got that right.
We want to keep the Constitution.
You're right.
we're
You're
going
right.
And they're taking it away slowly.
Instead of protesting him or saying anything against him, that's what you need to say.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless they come in legally.
He's going to be what?
gotta come in
He's gonna be what we want.
They're going to come in legally, but they're not
Hillary
coming
Clinton
in
gets
legally.
in, she's going to go like Obama. Obama destroyed this. You better listen.
Yeah,
And we're not going to be
Obama
the
destroyed
stupids
us.
anymore. We're
He
the
got the
stupids. We're
world,
known as
the
the
whole world on
stupids.
fire. He
With the
went into
anchor.
Egypt right away. I
A
remember
person has a
everything he
baby.
done.
She walks
tore
across
them
the
down,
line.
thinking
She
that
has
he was
the
going to
baby.
get the leader
And
he
the
wanted,
United States.
but it didn't
Now
work out
we have
because
the
they wanted
14th Amendment. Except for one
Muslim
thing,
brother.
they didn't read the 14th Amendment right, because it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. And for years I've been hearing it, Liz. But for years I've been building buildings and creating jobs. I've created tens of thousands of jobs.
And that is
I've
the
been
main
doing
thing,
jobs.
learning how to
So I
negotiate with
don't
these other
that much thought.
And
But now that I'm doing this, I
you're
want
going
to
to end up
make our
getting,
country so great.
kids will
Now
all have good
I'm doing
jobs.
this. I said,
This country's been good before, and if
if somebody has a baby,
gets in, it will be again.
Okay, they'd be out of there so fast.
He's a good
But
boy.
if they did,
You better be
and
good
you
and
said,
listen
"Oh,
to
my baby's
what
still
somebody
so
older tells
sweet,"
you.
they would laugh you, they'd throw you the hell out like a dog.
Because they've lived
And
it.
by the way, that's true with almost every country.
It takes life to know.
And now
You don't just listen to whatever people say. You
for
go around and
85
watch.
years or however long.
That's
But it
right.
doesn't.
And just because
Then
people
they said,
listen
"Oh, you
to
need a
any
constitution."
book or anything doesn't make
Which
it
will
true.
take years and years. You don't need it. You need a simple act of Congress. And in my opinion, you don't even need that. Because if they come in illegally, they're not supposed to be having a baby. Okay? So I don't even think that. And we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people a year. So here's what we're going to do. If I win, a lot of good things are going to happen. First of all, we're going to win so much. We're going to win. We're going to win so much. I sometimes joke. I like these people much better. He says, when we win, we are going to have so much victory. And I joke about it, say, you're going to have wins and wins and wins. You're going to get sick of winning. And I say, I can't joke because you never get sick of winning, right? Right? Your football teams, if your football team goes undefeated every year, you'd never get tired of it. Never. But we're going to have great victories. We don't win anymore as a country. We don't win. We lose on everything. We lose with ISIS. We lose with everything. We lose with trade. We lose with health care. Have you seen the premiums on Obamacare? Up 35, 45, 55%. It's a disaster. And now they're saying it's a disaster. And now they're saying we have to go back to Congress because in 17 it all explodes. Whoever's going to be president, it's not going to be easy. But I'll solve it. Don't worry. But it's not working. So just to finish off, and I give you my word,
Especially in
I am going to work so hard. I'm self-funding this campaign. I'm the only one. I'm the only one. I don't know if that's a big deal for a lot of people, but I could have funds. You know, these super PACs are a total scam. The super PACs have all this money. They'll do negative ads on me all over the place. A lot of them will be false ads. So I'll sue, but by the time I end up winning, what happens is it's too late, the election's over. So what do I do? The super PACs are a scam. They have total control over the candidates. They do whatever the person that puts the money up wants. If a man owns a company in China and he gives money to a super PAC, Jeb Bush was over as an example. I don't want to keep using his name, but he's so easy. He's so easy. No, Jeb Bush was over in Germany, or his people were over in Germany trying to... Well, then you'll see, a German company has gotten a big approval from the United States. That's what happens, folks. I know the lobbyists. They've worked for me. Nobody knows the game better than I do. I don't want anything. I work for you. I work for you. I work for you. I don't want you. I don't want you. We're going to do what's right for the country.
Live to it!
We're not going to let Mexico take our car business, which, by the way, they're going to become the car capital of the world pretty soon. Ford is building a massive plant there. Others are building massive plants. We don't even fight.
Next door!
You have corporate inversions, which, by the way, the other candidates don't even know what it is. But essentially, companies are leaving the United States and going to other lands, to other countries. And they're dropping thousands and tens of thousands of jobs. And now it's starting to get bad. And under my tax plan, where I'm cutting everybody's taxes, big league, and we're cutting corporate taxes.
I hope so.
We're the highest tax nation in the world.
I hope so.
Under my plan, we'll be one of the lowest, and we're going to be a dynamic economy again. We're going to be dynamic. And we're going to bring back those trillions of dollars, that companies can't get back. They can't get it back. They can't get it back because the politicians, they all agree it should come back, but they can't make a deal because there's gridlock in Washington. So we're going to bring it back, and that money's going to be put to work here, and we're going to do things. So, what you're seeing, and a friend of mine called me up, he said, it's unbelievable what's happening. What you're seeing is a movement. This isn't about me. What you're seeing is a movement. No matter where I go, It's the same thing. It's the same love. There's like love in the room. It's love in the room. Look at all the people. It's love in the room. And the American dream, and I say it, the American dream is dead, but we're going to make it bigger and better and stronger than ever before.
If it's dead, make it alive.
And we are going to make America great again. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I love you. We're going to get it done. Thank you. Thank you very much. I love you.
I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna take it.
We should have won aluminum foil our head, but we couldn't get brainwashed.
Oh yeah, we should have won aluminum foil over our head. We would have get brainwashed. This United States is falling to shit, and all these people don't realize it. Oh my God, Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Oh my God, Donald Trump! Donald Trump! Oh my God, it's a fake and a liar. What'd you think about that kid in it? Bullshit. Bullshit. Slam here. I've heard better from Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I smoked it, but I did not inhale it. Donald Trump, did you put it on and didn't glue it? Did you hear me? I said, Donald Trump, did you put it on and didn't glue it?
Try to keep it together here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we got
TSA. What does TSA mean? He don't have TSA on his.
Where's each other? Get out of here.
Yeah, that man held it a lot better than I was considered.
Sorry. What?
He's spinning back there.
He's spinning over, picking it up, and getting knocked down. Throw it.
Man, that was the worst speech ever. No, his lies. His lies.
It's a good mixture of lies and voices.
Yeah, and a good mixture of brainwashing.
I really need to.
I do too, in the car.
I don't know. And Bush.
Yeah, one.
Oh, yeah.
Point. That was it. One.
Right there. There you go.
Look at this.
What'd you find?
Hello.
We don't need that.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, we do, but we don't.
After that, I do. Yeah, it's smart. Oh, man. Where's the garbage can?
This should. This should.
Man, our baskets stink.
Excuse me, excuse me. Golly.
Where? We should have come out here and look at the bush. And I'll tell them to go around.
Easter, here you go.
Next time WWE comes here, we gotta come.
I heard so many lies, dude. We're not eating, we're grabbing some that we left because we couldn't put it in the bushes because it wouldn't fit. They gonna say, we told you were broke. Bitch, get the fuck off my face. I bopped this bitch. Oh yeah, they nasty too.
And we gotta wear them.
I ain't wearing none, shit. I go stop by fucking store and wash this shit. Yeah.
Okay, I only got wet ones.